Nobody likes me, everybody hates me, sitting in the garden eating worms. Long, thin, slimy ones, the short, fat, fuzzy ones, ooey gooey, wiggly, wobbly worms. Long, thin, slimy ones slip down easily, short, fat, fuzzy ones don't. Short, fat, fuzzy ones stick to your teeth and the juice goes slurping down your throat. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me, think I'll eat worms. Big fat juicy ones, little slimy skinny ones, hope they don't have germs. Chomp off their heads and squeeze out the juice, throw their tails away. Nobody knows how I survive on worms 3 times a day.
Baby, you understand me now. If sometimes you see that I'm mad, don't you know no one alive can always be an angel? When everything goes wrong, you see some bad. But I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained, but you don't understand me, so let me explain. Stood in the heat, the flame, the snow. Please slow down, hurricane. The wind blow, my dread swing. He had hair like wool, like rain. Dropping ashes in the Bible. I shake them out and they fall on the rifle. Scary, Hail Mary, no tail ferry. All real, very extraordinary. Perry, Mason facing the barrel if he tattle. My God is my judge. No gown, no gavel. A hound, a rabble. Down to battle. Now or never, or never in the effort. Fucking fantastic. Fuck if you agree I'm bright, but I don't give a fuck if you see me.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
What's understood ain't gotta be explained. So for those who understand, meet Dwayne. For 8.5 months I gave my seat to pain. Now it's young money, baby, keep the change. And mama say fuck 'em, and we the same. So hello motherfucker, you got some sheets to change. And ain't it funny how people change like Easter Sunday? You know church fit and outfit. Bright pink and green chest look house lit. Bright pinky rings, but that ain't about this. What you about, bitch? Excuse my French emotion and my passion, but I wear my heart on my sleeve like it's the new fashion. What are you asking? If I don't have the answer, it's probably on the web like I'm a damn tarantula. But I know you don't understand, cause you thought Lil Wayne was Weezy, but Weezy is Wayne.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
I was watching TV the other day, right? Got this white guy on there talking about black guys. Talking about how young black guys are targeted. Targeted by who? America. You see, 1 in every 100 Americans are locked up. 1 in every 9 black Americans are locked up. And see, what the white guy was trying to stress was that the money that we spend on sending a motherfucker to jail, a young motherfucker to jail, will be less to send his or her young ass to college. See, and another thing the white guy was stressing was that our jails are populated with drug dealers. You know, crack cocaine, yeah, stuff like that. Meaning, due to the laws we have on crack cocaine and regular cocaine, the police are only, I don't want to say only right, but shit, only logic by riding around in the hood all day and not in the suburbs, because crack cocaine is mostly found in the hood. And you know, the other thing is mostly found, you know where I'm going. But why bring a motherfucker to jail if it's not gonna stand up in court? Because this drug ain't that drug. You know, level 3, level 4 drug, shit like that. I guess it's all a misunderstanding. And I sit back and think, well, shit, us young motherfuckers, you know, that 1 in every 9, we probably only selling the crack cocaine is because we in the hood. And it's not like your suburbs. We don't have the things that you have. Why? I really don't want to know the answer. But I guess we just misunderstood, huh? Yeah. You know, we don't have room in the jail now for the real motherfuckers, the real criminals, you know, sex offenders, rapists, serial killers, shit like that. Oh, don't get scared. Don't get scared. I know you saw one of them sex offender papers. Don't trip, he live right on the end of your block. Yeah. That nigga live right down the street from you. Sex offender on the level 3 drug. Convicted. Ex-con. Yeah, check him out. Hey, what you got? You got a daughter, son? What you got? Yeah. You know what? Don't stop the track. That's the good weed. You know what? I have a fucking daughter. You understand me? And why the fuck would you bring my neighbor to jail just because the reason why he lived next door to me ain't the reason why I live next door to him? Meaning, he didn't rap his way to my fucking neighborhood. He sold crack cocaine to get to my neighborhood. You move him out, bring him to jail for life, and then you move in a sex offender. They give me a paper. Is that a misunderstanding? Because I don't understand it. Another thing, let me take my glasses off, because I won't see the reaction on the faces when I say this. Mr. Al Sharpton, here's why I don't respect you, and nobody like you. See, you're the type that gets off on getting on other people. That's not good, no homo. And rather unhuman, I should say. I mean, given the fact that humanity, well, good humanity rather, to me, is helping one another, no matter your color or race. But this guy and people like him, they'd rather speculate before they informate, if that's a word. You know, spec before check. Anyway, meaning, I'd much rather you talk to me first and see if you can lend an opinion before you make one. Just my thought of good humanity, Mr. Sharpton. Hold on, I ain't finished with you, man. I gotta pluck the ashes. Hold on. Mr. Sharpton, and anyone like you, you don't know me. So, if you're not gonna try to, then what you say or think about me, or whatever I do is totally Casper the Friendly Ghost to me. And it doesn't make you a good person to criticize before you improvise. Doesn't necessarily make you a bad person either, but the characteristics fall heavily into bad sway. But since I am human, I am good and bad as well. But I try my hardest to stay good. And some of the things I do and say may be bad, or just not too good. But I do try. So with that said, I don't fault you. I mean, you're only human. Good or bad. But I also don't respect you. And I don't care if that's good or bad. You see, you are no MLK. You are no Jesse Jackson. You are nobody. To me. You're just another Don King. For the pound. Just a little more political. And that just means you're a little unhuman than us humans. And now, let me be human by saying, fuck Al Shelton and anyone like him. Fuck if you understand me. I love being misunderstood. Why? Because I live in the suburbs, but I come from the hood. Bring the hook in.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Alright. Now that was a way longer intro than usual. As if anybody was here to care. But just need to get in better mindset. But anyways. Man, I must sound so fucking bitter to anybody who watches my VODs. It's a little disheartening when
one of Espinosa's lackeys is transporting a fake relic in a vehicle.
I'm gonna sit here
Would you
complaining.
destroy it, please?
It's a little disheartening sometimes, you know. It's like, why stream to nobody? Was this not the car I was supposed to steal?
Find that hostile.
Am I in the vehicle? I'm so confused.
Ooh, that was nice.
Yeah, I am. It is the vehicle. Okay. They must be saying ground vehicle. I swear every time they say that I hear them say brown vehicle.
We've lost the target. Stand down for now.
I'm sailing away. Set an open course for the Virgin Sea. On board, I'm the captain. So climb aboard. Something else I don't know. Your mom's a fool, but I'll try to carry on.
Yes.
Okay. They say, come say it away.
Another question. Do you ever hang out with those guys, you know, or with...
Come say it away. Come say it away. Come say it away. My controller is shaking like crazy. My people need me. Well, I really hope this is coming through on stream well. Oh, we're going into hyperdrive. To turn down this vibration, because my hands are like, they feel weird after all that. I don't know, I like it, but I don't want to burn out the motors and the dang things. Back up we go.
I'm up. Javi, the vehicle is down.
Which one was that? Did that even count? Guess so.
Hey, kid, if we're gonna get through that lightning storm, we need a way to keep from getting sizzled. Our best bet's still Mediolin.
Man, I feel like that just like wore out the poor little vibration motors in my controller. I am using a Xbox One controller though, so hopefully they're built to last. And just to be clear, I am playing on PC. I just really prefer Just Cause games with a controller. With all the flying and vehicles and stuff. Alright. I think I'll do this one, and then I'll probably head over and do the story mission soon. Oh shit, wrong button. Give me just a second, actually. I need to check something. Okay, should be fine. Yeah, I've seen a lot of criticism about this game lately, and some criticism's definitely fair because there are some weird issues going on, most particularly with the graphics. There's really something strange going on with the graphics. But, wow.
Possible enemy activity. Investigate.
But I think a lot of the stuff I've been seeing is just unfair.
Resume regular patrols.
Like, for one thing, I saw someone saying there were no grenades, which is... There's no handheld grenades. There are underbarrel grenades, but no handheld throwing grenades. And he said there's no C4, which technically there wasn't C4 in Just Cause 3 either. It was just you had like a little bomb you could use. Which, come to think of it, had the thrusters. So technically that's really not even that new of an idea. It's just it's not even variable control. The different style of control over it is new to this one. I think it's weird that in the previous game they had the left trigger devoted to your tether tension, so you could squeeze the tether together with the trigger, and in this one you only have the choice of like a single kind of slow setting, or the 3 impulse ones you can get, unless maybe some of the mods change it a little bit more, but I can't see.
You can use weapons and not use them. Either way, the
I don't
target
know,
goes
it's
down.
weird. It's not the same, and I don't know, there was kind of a point to it before. You could put tension on something and hold it, and then, you know, do other stuff. I don't know, some of the changes to the tether are worth criticizing, I think. Graphics, whatever happened that made the in-game settings not function correctly, to where you have to set it through the control panel.
I've been repurposing weather equipment in this area to watch our troop movements.
It's not
I've got
great.
a couple of trainees waiting for you. They'll help you take out the labs the enemy are using to spy on us.
We get to blow up some radar dishes while being flown around in a helicopter by our hero? This is so much better than the term paper I'd probably be writing now.
But I feel like the controls and the vehicles feel slightly
Focus on the
improved.
mission. Be excited when we're back in safe territory.
The physics engine seems
The dish, Rico. Take out the dish.
relatively well improved. Not like majorly, but it's definitely better than it was. I saw people saying that the physics is worse, which I don't even know where you would get that from. They don't go into much, they don't really offer any examples as to why they think what they think. Most of the stuff I don't know what that weird shutter is. Most of the stuff I'm referring to is from the Steam store page, reviews on there.
Hard to believe they're using these stations right under our nose. Rooting out all the Black Hand and Solis is gonna take a while.
You guys gonna shoot those things? Yeah, I actually saw a review that said they considered Just Cause 4 possibly the worst AAA release of 2018, which I think is completely laughable with Fallout 76 in the running for that title. I am a little annoyed that I pre-ordered it and it ended up having release issues, which is kind of the whole reason I'm against pre-ordering. Like, people releasing games before they're really finished. Which may be more of a publisher issue than a developer issue, but something's gotta change in that regard. But I don't know, I would still argue it's getting way more hate than it deserves, like that. Calling it worse than, or the worst AAA release of 2018. And then I'll see, I've watched a couple of streamers play it, and a lot of times, you know, I'm watching the chat just as much as I'm watching the streamer. And the chat will go from people spamming like, oh man, this game looks terrible, it looks horrible, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden something will happen, and then, oh man, this game's sick, this game's awesome, just because they gave it a second to see like the actual gameplay, rather than just being turned off by the weird graphics because of that. Most streamers haven't enabled it in NVIDIA control panel because they just aren't aware of it. Or the streamers I was watching. I'm sure a lot of the ones who are playing it often know, but most of the ones I watch, they just played it for like an hour and then probably will never play it again. More variety streamers, like Vine Sauce. Oh god.
That jammed the radars for a while, huh?
That was weird.
For the assist.
I don't know what's going on with that. And dead. Okay, that was a little bit weird. That's not how physics works, for sure.
Keep at it, people.
But there is still something going on with these, like, these far off and really small textures. There's some sort of shimmering, sort of. Almost looks like film grain. And I really don't like it. But those are all things I would consider relatively minor. Enough to say, you know, maybe don't buy it right away. Wait for a couple patches, maybe a sale. But I'm trying to remember some more examples of what people were saying. Oh, I just got that AA to destroy their own tank. But actually, I've started noticing too the forested areas with all this little fog and fauna. And I don't know. They seem to have done a lot of work to add variety to the environments, which I saw being one of the big complaints of 3, and personally kind of would have complained about 3. All the environments sort of tended to look very similar. But this map seems to have a good bit of variety. Though I am a little bit worried with how relatively small the map looks. It took me a really long time to explore all the map in Just Cause 3. It's also hard to tell though how this map compares in size to the other one. I haven't looked at direct comparisons. Alright, gonna go do this story mission. Remove both markers. There we go. But I think these jungles look really nice when they're not popping in, which is one thing I would say could be criticized. It's really bad popping, I've noticed, especially when you're going high speed, which should be expected in a game like this. Although I don't know if maybe that was a necessity of being able to have so much foliage and stuff like that. So you can see trees kind of popping in on the right there. Not even that far off. That one was fading back out. That I don't like. Saw someone complaining about the jetpack, which it's annoying that it's not the same, but I don't know if it's worth complaining about. Should have probably gotten a plane dropped in. If I can get enough flat land to do that. I did see one complaint I do agree with, and that's the air braking is now this, where you just stop dead in air. In 3, it would just... I don't know how to explain it. It would just, like, air brake you, like it happens in the real world. Help you turn fast and do stuff like that. It didn't just dead stop you. So, I don't know. It's so bad considering how good the rest of the flying is. And then all of a sudden you just... It was just such a good maneuverability thing. To lose it, it's a big thing to lose. I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say. It's almost necessary to be able to fly using the wingsuit. And I would almost agree, I would say you could argue they borderline ruin the wingsuit by screwing up the air brake. It's not nearly as much fun to use. Or effective. Same with the jetpack for that matter. Although since it's like a DLC thing, I think it matters a little less to the bulk of players. Maybe not, though. I almost feel like they should have put the jetpack in without having to be paid for, really. That part is kind of confusing to me. And it was kind of funny, I don't remember if I was watching someone else's stream or if it was last night, but when you're talking to what's-his-face, he basically makes a joke about one of the quests you're doing. Oh yeah, it was when I was watching Vinny. I realized when Sheldon's giving his whole spiel the first time you meet him, he's basically explaining exactly what you did in the DLC, the C whatever the name of it was, the one with the boat. And he was like, yeah, it's just like we did back in Medici. Like almost self-aware that it's a copycat mission. Still understand the point of this. Oh, wrong button. Oh, shit. I guess it's just for storage, maybe? Do like that plan.
Hey, Rico.
The cutscenes do look pretty bad, I will say that.
Listen, Cesar, he doesn't spend much time around people. Not anymore.
This is the secret agent?
See, this is Rico.
Ira says you have something to show me.
Proof. Proof that none of the weather occurring in Solis is natural. Hey. Come on now back, I've got to... Who put that there? Just 1 minute and I'll have this... I've been looking for that. Okay, right here, and plug this in and... Okay,
Remember, Cesar, stick to what we talked about.
See, okay. The tornado that hit Nueva was the capital 10 years ago. Mina Vendaval a few months later. My plane. All destroyed by tornadoes. Tornadoes controlled by... the reptilians.
Mierda, Cesar.
Or the Nordics, but I've definitely ruled out the Greys. No abductions.
Mira.
Cesar.
Yeah, wait. Watch this. How do you explain that, huh? Appears out of nowhere, and moments later, a tornado forms around it.
Look familiar?
Play that again.
You've seen it too, haven't you?
Go on.
I seen it here and here.
This is Miriapa, and this is Zona 3.
An alien weather lab.
A weather research facility. Both IAPA and Zona 3 are funded by...
Oscar Espinosa.
the man behind it all.
If he even is a man.
Let's assume he is a man. Do you think this UFO is a core we could use to hack into the APA network?
If we can get to it, sí.
Impossible. It's inside a tornado.
What if I dive down?
Dive down. Into the eye of a tornado.
So, how do we make it happen?
I say, we start with this. Let's go over it one more time, bien?
Okay. We need to trap and grow a tornado. To do that,
We need the wind cannons from the alien weather lab
Zona 3.
to steer it to the capital.
to know where to place the wind cannons,
I will use the radar equipment at Ojo de la Pradera.
I will need to follow and track the tornado.
I'll drive the storm chaser.
To build the storm chaser,
See, we need to bring some of the alien weather tracking equipment from the alien weather lab.
Cesar.
From Zona 3 to Prisa Automobile.
and when the time is right, the army disables the wind cannons protecting Mina Vendaval.
That will allow the tornado to go towards Nueva Voz.
Which the army will evacuate.
Build a perimeter of wind cannons around Torre Espinosa.
And we grow the tornado there until it's big enough.
Then I jump in on Cesar's UFO and do something.
What do we think?
He's fucking nuts.
And that's why it's gonna work.
Wait, was that it? No mission? A mission? Mission? Good lord. Pretty sure I already captured all the areas, so should be good to go.
Off we go.
Hold on, actually, let me check something again. Should be pretty quick. There we go. Change my title to something a little less bitter. Changed it to storm chasing and jumping in the eye of a tornado. I could just fast travel, I keep forgetting about that. Pretty close now, might as well. Oh! How did I just go invisible? Forgot about that. Oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Goodbye, Rico. I hardly knew you. How the hell do I get down? I don't know why Rico looks so, like, zooted, too. What's going on, Rico? Talk to me, dude. I might feel the same way. Although, I guess he'd have to be, like, constantly enraged to do the shit he does. Alright, I had to save that bit because the Tornader looked pretty cute. Should do something at the top though. Should definitely kill you if you get caught in it.
Let's get it in by 0500, yeah? Alright. We're ready. Let's get going. The last of the Storm Chaser equipment is being loaded.
What about the data extracted? Did you learn anything?
Cesar's UFO? I was right. It's one of the prototype cores, only this one is mobile. It works by disrupting the surrounding air temperature. And then this machine creates an artificial updraft, and moments later...
A tornado rips to Solis. Espinosa is testing a weather weapon on his own people.
And he tells us Yapa will be our salvation. Pues, we can't control the tornado core from here, but if you can plug this into the core's flight controller, then I can hijack it and remotely sever its link to the Yapa network.
You need to be close for this to work. Ever fight near a tornado?
Ever dive into one?
Where is Cesar? I thought he would be here by now.
I'm not sure he's ready for all this just yet.
We taking bets?
Did you get everything I asked for?
Claro que sí.
Ultrasonic anemometer.
Yes.
Image console.
Cesar,
CB antenna.
all the gear you requested is good to go. Hmm?
I'll fly.
I'm not so sure about this.
I'll fly the helicopter to Prisa Auto. Hágale.
You sound sure to me.
Okay. But you've never flown with him.
Let's go build a Storm Chaser.
Okay.
You've flown one of those before, right?
Taking a minute to adjust to the pendulum effect. Here we go.
Guys, the Black Hand are setting up roadblocks. Be careful.
Are they going to shoot at us?
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Hey, have you ever read Mechanical Failure?
You trying to tell me something?
What? No. It's a good book. We're good. When I flew from Savion, I would pre-flight every aircraft.
Bien, Cesar.
I was a great pilot, but when you see an alien spacecraft during a routine flight and you report it, but they don't listen, so you divert your flights to get photos, and you show them photos, but they still say you're insane, well...
You get fired?
See? You get fired. But once we catch that tornado and pin down this spacecraft inside, and the whole world knows Espinosa's an alien, then we'll see who's laughing.
What if he's not an alien?
You'll see.
Rico, Cesar, we're detecting surfaced air missile launchers ahead.
What?
Just hang back, Cesar. I'll deal with the SAMs.
Oh, that was a friendly vehicle. I need to stop shooting at friendlies.
too fast for me.
Helicopter inbound. Heading to AO.
Man, why won't this thing move? Oh yeah, we got tornadoes inbound. Trying to build a weapon to chase them. Ow. Things still didn't get destroyed. I actually just got sucked into it a minute ago.
We're clear, Cesar.
Listo! Air support is en route.
Wait, he doesn't have the package. Oh, I'm standing in the blades.
Enemy choppers headed to your position.
Dios mío, they're coming after me!
Cesar, listen to me. Just keep flying and I'll cover you. You can do this.
Just keep flying. See. Okay, I can do this.
Let's roll.
Of Sam, Cesar. Listo. Entering a holding pattern and awaiting the all clear.
See. I'll take care of it.
Helicopter inbound. Heading to AO. Be advised, target at the helicopter.
Acknowledged. Hostile now in chopper.
Alright, you're clear, Cesar.
Guys, we've got some friendly anti-air up ahead. They'll keep the black hand off your back once you're past them.
Yeah, I think a lot of the reviews are over-exaggerated. There's some weird graphics bugs that were going on. You have to apparently change it in the NVIDIA control panel. For some reason in-game it doesn't actually change the setting or something.
You did good, Cesar.
But I feel like a lot of the reviews are a little unfair.
Let's get that weather equipment inside so you can get to work.
Vale.
No further contact.
Getting into position.
I don't know, I saw some really weird complaints too. Like someone said there was complaining there weren't throwable grenades, but a lot of the weapons have underbarrel grenades.
Your go to initiate the elevator sequence.
People were complaining about the base liberation, but they have this like frontline thing instead, which I kind of, so far, I like better. There definitely are. I think it was specifically the anisotropic filtering. For some reason, when you set it in the in-game options, it just doesn't take. I don't know how it is on console, but I would assume, I don't know. I would assume that part probably doesn't matter as much on console.
With the weather tracking equipment installed, it brings the total vehicle weight to 7,500 kilos. Very nice, windproof. But we still need to insulate the interior with tin foil. See, in the back.
Why would we need to insulate the Storm Chaser with tin foil?
Reptilians have been documented using weaponized gamma radiation.
Pero tin foil won't help. You need at least 2 inches of lead shielding to stop gamma rays.
Oh. Okay.
Everyone back to work. She looks good. Composite plating. Do you want with tempered glass?
I thought we needed an upgrade after they started shooting at us.
Horsepower?
625. Does that happen a lot?
What, me getting shot at? No, not really. Yes, all the time. You'll probably want to get used to it too, huh?
How do I do that?
I don't know. Get shot at more? No tape deck.
I didn't think it was important.
You don't think music's important?
I thought that building a tornado-proof storm
The
chaser was
graphics
more
look
important.
kind of weird there.
Yeah, no, I guess music is important too, sure.
Bueno. Let me know when she's actually ready, hmm?
Okay, so I'll just put in a tape deck then and practice getting shot at more.
Yeah, this game has some good cheesy humor. But yeah, sorry, I usually try not to talk during like cutscenes and stuff, but glad you found my stream too. But they added a lot of customization, probably already saw this part, but for the grapples, you can kind of do individual stuff. Yeah, for some reason there's something really weird going on with the hair. Like the light reflection off of it is really, I don't know what's happening. Definitely some weird bugs. But most of the stuff I've seen is graphics related. Still think there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with the physics engine and stuff. They added the different sort of customizations to the tether. Yeah, they should be fixing most of it with patches, I would assume, too. But that was kind of what I feel. If you don't care that much about the graphics, like, I don't feel like there's a whole lot to complain about. A little bit here and there. Like, I didn't care for the way they did the aiming in the old ones, where you had to click the right stick to aim down sight. But it's not that big of a deal because you're usually firing from the hip anyways. And this one they changed it to be right trigger, and left trigger. And left trigger used to be the tension control for the tether, which could be useful. So I've been trying to think of some funny stuff or interesting whatever stuff to do with these. Oh, whoops, wrong button. These new tethers, and there's one more I don't have equipped right now. You can do like this impulse thing where it squeezes them together. The normal retractor, but it's more like an impulse. And then there are like mods for them too to change the way they act. I forgot I set guided for these. So they'll actually go wherever I point my... Yeah, it's going wherever I point my reticle. So you can kind of use them more as weapons. Yeah, I feel like the gameplay is really great. It's always been the strong part of the Just Cause games. And honestly, I almost feel like that's the opposite of... I'm gonna keep talking about Fallout every now and then probably, because I love Fallout. But Fallout 76 kind of the opposite, where the gameplay was always sort of backseat to the story. So I was really disappointed that the new one doesn't really have any story, because that was always the strong suit of the series. Whereas Just Cause, it's like the story's just whatever. Overthrow bad guy. But the fun part was the gameplay, not the story. These are good too, these shoot straight off. See, this is another thing that was annoying me. I was watching some other streamers play, and I was imagining if they stopped and wrote a review right then, because a lot of the reviews I saw were under 2 hours, so they could, you know, get the refund on Steam, which is understandable, but people should also understand they haven't seen everything yet. If you just pop off this little back part, it'll shoot forward like a rocket. This isn't a big deal. Oh shit, wrong button. Wouldn't change anybody's opinion of the game, I'm sure, but just a little thing you can have fun with that you wouldn't know about. Oh my god. Yeah, I really don't think the oh, I keep pressing buttons on accident. I don't think the graphics look too bad even. Maybe about... I'd say it's worse than Just Cause 3 in some regards, but better in most. But not by much. The explosions look a whole lot better in my opinion. Not that they looked bad in 3, but they were just kind of lackluster. These, when there's a big explosion, it's like a serious thing. There's some of these things that sit straight up too. You can, there's one. You can use them as a rocket. I've been wanting to see how high I can ride one of these. Oh, perfect. This is gonna be perfect. I'd say maybe better. It seems about the same to me. Actually, probably with more effects on screen, it's better, yeah. Oh, I did it too early. The bottom hadn't popped yet. Oh god. Oh god. The bottom gonna break right. I should have shot the bottom pipe off first. What a waste. And see now, instead of like capturing all the bases to secure a region, you just cause chaos by blowing shit up. Like all that stuff I was doing was causing chaos. And in the top right, you have this little bar that adds up. And then you can use that to deploy squads, which moves this front line up. And you can see it costs like, well, this one's free to capture, but I have to capture, or do this mission first. It's not really capturing a base. So I know a lot of people seem to dislike that, which personally I prefer to the base liberation stuff, just because it got really tedious looking for every last little thing. And then this way you kind of have more freedom to just blow up whatever you want, rather than going across the map to get that one transformer you missed or something. But at the same time, that's, I don't know. People were asking for them to change stuff, then they get mad when they change certain stuff. Guess they only want them to change the stuff they want, which makes sense, but ow, isn't realistic. I think they probably realized a lot of people didn't bother 100%ing all the bases. So they just wanted to give people more of a reason to just blow stuff up without needing to blow particular stuff up. But my issue with 3 was it was like 90% of the bases were the same little dinky outpost. Or the settlements were pretty much the same, with the annoying prison inside of the settlement. Those were almost worse than the bases, in my opinion. Like, they weren't terrible, but just wouldn't mind something different. Especially since I played Just Cause 3 recently, I was getting kind of sick of that idea. Yeah, but to be fair, you can blame them for whatever they did to make the graphics settings get all screwed up. And it seems like to me there's really bad pop-in. I don't know if maybe that's part of maybe another setting that got screwed up. Although all my stuff should be set through NVIDIA now. I'm not sure about that part. And I've seen a bunch of birds that are just stagnant in the air. That's starting to bother me. Like the Omen or something. Yeah, exactly. I just want to blow shit up. Fly around in my wingsuit. Go jump in a Tornader. I'm interested to see if I'll get Tornado as some sort of weapon after all this. Could be. I've seen there are apparently quite a few Easter eggs, so maybe I should start looking around those birds. Find a little sacrificial pit or something. There are also these sort of old ancient tombs that you can find. Not sure where to find them. Maybe they're related. I'm guessing none of my friends bothered to get the game because it so far hasn't shown anybody's name compared to mine on these feeds. Come get these feeds. Oh, and there are also these kind of scattered little quests you can do. Challenges. Apparently he has this AR thing built into his eye now that shows him all kinds of stuff. Which is a good excuse for having a HUD.
Oye, with the radar data and a clear path from Cuatro Vientos to Nueva Voz, we'll be able to set up the wind cannons that'll steer the Tornado into the city.
Where am I going?
Check this out, Rico. We've got a sleeper agent embedded at Ojo de la Pradera.
A sleeper agent?
See? He's like my second cousin's husband's second cousin or something. But he can take the base's missile launchers offline. Without those launchers, the base is defenseless. If we take it, then we'll be able to monitor all Black Hand movement in the region.
Let's give it a shot.
This could even be a weapon of surpass Metal Gear. I never finished 5. I need to. That one got a little repetitive too, though. That was a good game. That was another one of those with a really good engine. Would have had a good story if poor old Kojima hadn't been cut short. I actually had to look up that. I don't know, for some reason I didn't think the kept you waiting thing was a Metal Gear meme. I knew he said it, but I guess I didn't realize how old of a meme it was. Kept you waiting, huh? Major Tom.
Ojo de la Pradera.
Listo. Here's our inside guy. Buenas, Rico. So there are 3 missile launchers. I figured out the way to shut them down permanently.
What do I need to do?
The launchers are held shut by generators. Safety redundancy. Destroy them and I bring up the launchers.
We're bringing up the launchers?
See, and we fired them off. Then, no more missiles.
I like it.
Air support is en route.
Back to your post. Target is gone.
I'm really getting curious about what Death Stranding is supposed to be. All the stuff I've seen has been so odd. I don't think I've seen that one actually. That sounds good. I actually haven't seen much about it. Mostly images actually. It's gonna be interesting though. Be really cool to see something where he had like complete creative freedom.
Hello, little friend.
Just the craziest thing you ever imagined. Oh, I almost forgot too, Zone of the Enders. The, Mars? Is that what it was called? I think it's supposed to be like a remake of the sequel, but for PC and next-gen consoles. And I never got to play the sequel. Zone of the Enders was one of my favorite games back in the day. I didn't realize till recently Kojima was the one who made it. And now I'm starting to think it wasn't my friends that got me into Metal Gear. It was the demo on that game. I'm pretty sure it had a demo for Metal Gear Solid 2. That was my first one, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, which was like the later release. First it was called Sons of Liberty, then it was Substance, and I think Substance had some sort of extra content in it. I don't really remember what. Actually, maybe was that the one with the online that I never played and was apparently amazing? Might have been. But either way, I loved that game. That one was amazing. Didn't even play as Snake most of the time. Good old Raiden. He only got to come back for Revengeance. It's another one I never played. Oh, VR missions. Big whoop. I probably never even did them. Oh, I never played 4. I thought there was an older one though. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I never actually played it. I just remember hearing about it and hearing that it was like the best one. But I could definitely be wrong, and I probably am. I didn't get a PS4, so I never got to play the 4 and... Wasn't there another one? Was it Revengeance that was on it? I ended up getting Revengeance on PC.
That's one. Stand back, deploying the launcher.
Revengeance might have been PS2. I don't know. Just stop talking about stuff I don't know. I barely played Revengeance, so...
Yeah.
I bet Metal Gear Solid could exist in the same universe as this. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Definitely wasn't crazy about the Metal Gear controls. Yeah, 5 wasn't bad. 5 had really good gameplay. Just like the story was done after the first 10 missions, it felt like. Oh, Raiden was in that one too, I forgot about that. Called like the White Mamba or something. I think that was about as far as I got, and just a few missions past his. Exactly, Death Disco Ball. I thought it was about to explode. Disco Ball of Doom! Those things are really well made. Sure, Nino. What you got for us? Yeah, I was almost afraid to say yes. Yeah, man, if it looks like you'd enjoy it, I think you should. But just keep in mind, there are definitely some bugs, so... I mean, it wouldn't hurt to maybe wait till they patch some. I know they've already patched some of them. I don't keep up with that stuff too closely. But yeah, I mean, if you like Just Cause and you like the gameplay, then I feel like you'll probably be pretty happy with your purchase. I also noticed a ton of streamers seem to have gotten this game for free. But just for the record, I did not, so you're getting my opinion from someone that begrudgingly spent money on the gold version. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. And then some of the DLC might be out by then, so you can see if that interests you. They haven't released a ton of details about the DLC yet, just the names. Unless I missed something. Actually, I haven't played an Assassin's Creed since Black Flag, I think. Oh, nice. Yeah, I would like Switch basically just for Smash Bros and Zelda, basically. Oh, maybe Pokemon if they make something a little bit more involved than Let's Go, but point being, Smash looks really good, especially the new one. Looks crazy. Forgot about that one. Forgot there were two over there. But yeah, I have a friend that's really into Smash Bros. You know, he's looking forward to it. Ah.
There's another.
Poor Luigi can never get M1. You know, that's something Vine Sauce always jokes about. Poor Luigi. Yeah, Zelda's always seemed like a really well-made game. But I haven't played one in such a long time. Would be really cool. Even to have some of the remasters would be nice. I think the last one I played was Majora's Mask, actually. Been a long time. I can't get that stupid back panel off. Yeah, actually, that's true. That might be why. Might be why I'm so drawn to them too, because they actually release a finished product most of the time. Oh no, big gun. And I do criticize them sometimes for re-releasing games more often than I feel is sorta logical or necessary. Like even Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. From what I've heard, it's like a remake of Blue and Red or Yellow. Which just is weird to me. I don't see why they can't just make a new game, but I don't know. People are buying it, so you know, can't really stop them if there's the demand. And I guess it does allow younger people to kind of experience those games if they didn't. So maybe the market just isn't for people who are trying to relive that. I don't know. It's just the Pokemon Go aspects seem funky to me. The way you don't really get to fight any Pokemon other than trainer battles. Not that it's a bad game in any way, it's just not something I'd be interested in. Seems like the demographic, or the target market is a little bit of a younger audience.
Last one.
But I also heard people saying it was sort of like a test.
From the garage near the north entrance. Now the launchers are up, I can stop those missiles from firing for good.
I'll honk the horn when I get there.
A test of a new type of, I don't know, engine or something they were trying to test out. So maybe it's gonna lead to a more in-depth new game with less of the Pokemon Go aspects. Yeah, that's true too. They've been going for so long, you can't really blame them for just restarting. Very good point. I hadn't really thought of that because I stopped keeping track of Pokemon after, like, I want to say the 3rd gen. Or at the start of the 3rd gen. A lot of nostalgia for him there. Where am I supposed to be going?
Off we go.
Coming. Nice to meet you.
We gotta get to the control center in the east.
Buckle up.
I'm gonna scramble the missile guiding system. They'll fire into the sky and detonate.
Yeah, I think those were the first ones after I played. I think Silver and Gold were the last ones I played. Oh my god, that's not good. Watch out! Oh. Oh no.
Search for hostile. Resume regular patrols.
Exactly. Like a glove. Wow. It's actually working better than I expected. Of course, there's got to be a wind stream here to screw up my plans.
Here, this is it. Cover me, senor.
Oh no. Oh, we're going down, buddy. Oh, he jumped out. Look at that car still going. Man, that car's such a hero. My god, it's Jason Bourne. Who needs a stealth vehicle when you can have like a 6-ton heavily armored flying fortress? PBX mine launcher? I haven't even seen that kind.
Nice.
Keep on the target. Can't stay here.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. See, I'm about 15 hours in and I'm still finding weapons I haven't even seen. Not many, but they're there. Exactly. Don't mind if I do. Wow.
Buzz off.
Authorization keys are encoded. Just need to jumble up the safety codes.
Back off! Gotta get my head.
Got some troops coming to help you out, Rico.
Oh, those are friendlies.
Offline. Just fire the missiles. Listo, here we go. That is the best, no?
Aim to the target.
Missed it.
Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact.
Welcome back. Gonna go see about jumping into this Tornader.
Let's roll. We've lost the target. Stand down for now.
See, some of the things I might complain about is there's no option to hide these tooltips on the right hand side of the screen. It's really obnoxious. All the controls, it feels like there should be like 20 seconds once you get in a vehicle and then they disappear. Or pick up a weapon or what have you. But they just stay there on the screen forever. Same with that squad's ready to advance message. But that's all, again, stuff I consider pretty minor. Though it doesn't make sense that there aren't options.
Stretch my legs.
There are options to hide UI, but it's like no reticle, nothing, or everything. Yeah, and I also saw someone complaining that there were no heat levels, which I think there are, but it shows it up on the top right where your chaos meter is. On the left side of the meter, it'll show a little thing that kind of indicates what level you're at, but it's not very clear, so it could be better for sure. But yeah, I love that little microjet. It's so useful.
Hey Rico, Sargento and his team need to set up the wind cannons in Nueva Voz. But there's a problem. The city is crawling with Black Hand.
You need a distraction.
Head into Nueva Voz. Find a Black Hand tank. I've marked one for you.
It'd be funny if she said something about me standing directly in front of her. Hold on, gotta get my selfie. I might need to go get some more water real quick, actually. And yeah, what's that? I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Oh yeah, I guess you're right.
What's your plan?
Steal the tank. When the Black Hand come looking for it, we ambush them and give Sargento's team a chance to set up those wind cannons.
No problem.
Yeah, it was pretty relatively realistic. Relative I don't know how I'm trying to say. The relative speeds were pretty accurate. I agree, basically.
Found the tank.
Bien. Bring the tank to these coordinates.
I need cover!
Making evasive actions, look out! Making evasive movements and taking evasive actions.
I'm here.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate too.
Keep at it, people. Someone there?
Speaking of invasive, my poor allies are just getting ripped to shreds by me.
Dios mío, how many of them are there?
They really value their tanks.
We're out. The wind cannons are ready to go.
Bien, give them hell.
If they value their tanks, would they send 20 to get one back?
Something faster. One less blimp, one less problem.
It's just mayhem over here. War Chief assault tank? I can't tell them apart most of the time.
We're going in!
Alright, so now that I did that, I should... Alright, I think this is the part where I actually jump in. The way they changed the... what were they called? The supply beacons? Now you just have different pilots. They all have a 30-minute cooldown. I think it's 30, unless it's only 30 for the supply drop. I think it's 30 for supply drop and 5 for fast travel. But they can only supply drop one thing at a time, which is kind of... I don't understand the point of that. It would be nice to be able to get a couple of weapons at once.
Off we go.
Enemy air unit detected. Weapons are up.
That's another spy down for the count, Sargento.
Yeah, I like that they put some sort of limit on it. Last time it was the flares, which you could kind of upgrade. But it hasn't been an issue for me at all, so I have no problem with it at all. Alright, now that I've done enough for him, I can unlock another one of these. That could be fun. Yeah, I have a lot of fun just moving around in the map. That's why I am kind of annoyed by the change to the air braking and the wingsuit, because wingsuiting is just so much fun that it's just a step back. It was fine in 3, so I don't know why they even changed it. But other than that, yeah, I actually keep forgetting about fast travel. And the third one, I didn't use it much, but I feel like I use it more than I do in this. But yeah, the graphics really don't look that bad. I think for some reason the prologue is especially bad, and the cutscenes I've heard are rendered without anti-aliasing or something, so they look really bad. But I think generally the game looks pretty good once you have those NVIDIA settings done. I just catch myself looking at the background a lot, that's why I'm mentioning it. A mountain up there. Oh no, it's not bad at all. And then you get to see a lot more of the stuff when you're not fast traveling as much too. That's part of what makes it worth, you know, actually doing it manually. It's that weird glitch over there. Anyways, go ahead and start this mission.
I'm in position.
Perfect timing. We've got a tornado.
Bueno, evac the city.
I'm already on it. Cesar, check in.
Copy that. I'm following the tornado. Storm Chaser's performing beautifully.
I'm on my way to Nueva Voz. See you soon.
You hear that?
Rico! The Black Hand are here! Rico!
Say again. Mira, the Black Hand are trying to secure the wind cannons.
Mierda. If we don't destroy them, they'll deflect the tornado and our plan is fucked.
Continue to the city. I'll take care of the wind cannons. I'm heading for the wind cannons. Mira, if the Black Hand are here...
See, they know what we're up to.
Warn our troops. We're in for a fight.
Everybody, the Black Hand are on to us. Kick their asses.
Yeah, and to be honest, I can't really blame people for judging it harshly in the opening parts too. That's kind of when the biggest impression's made. But yeah, that's why I was annoyed by seeing so many negative reviews that were at such a low, like, played time. I feel like the beginning's the weakest part. Which isn't the player's fault. Just is frustrating. But it's whatever. It would just suck if poor sales ends up meaning no Just Cause 5. Or maybe if it doesn't sell particularly well, they'll do a better job next time. I don't know. Hard to tell with games these days. It costs so much to make them. It is funny to me that in the last game the DRM was the enemy, the villain in the game. And now this one uses Steam DRM. I think there was some way you could play it DRM free through the Galaxy client. Galaxy Gamers, GOG.
Destroy the combustion chambers on the side first.
Over here! Unit on position.
Yeah, and they already did one patch, and it seems like it helps some. So maybe some people still give it a chance, or just wait for it to go on sale.
That's one down.
Isn't there an elevator in here? Ow, crap. Yeah, for sure.
Target last known position was on site. Stand by. No further contact. All units, stay alert.
Was I supposed to go there from where I just was? Right up there.
Command, we have an intruder on site. Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engaged.
But I really like some of the stuff they've done with these weapons too. The secondary fires. They've made like old tired guns a little bit new and unique. And it's a little thing, but I haven't really seen many people talk about it. The SMG has a smart rocket.
On this side.
Shotgun has a grenade.
There's one more wind cannon on the other side of the canyon.
On my way.
Other shotgun has ricochet. This thing obviously has a shield. Where's this thing? Now the gate's open. Yeah, and it's nothing huge, but it's just, it adds a little bit more flavor to what otherwise,
The tornado is closing on Mina Vendaval.
wouldn't have been there.
We need to get this tornado through the mine. Better hurry.
Thank you, Cesar.
Oh, do I have a time limit? No, I don't. Saw some people complaining about the limited ammo too, but I feel like that just forces you to use your tethers more often. Or aim.
Found the last cannon.
Ow.
Don't think so.
That's it. The cannons are gone.
I can confirm. The tornado is entering the pass.
Wait for me down there, Cesar. I'm on my way.
Copy.
Target last known position was on site. Stand by.
Here we go. Tornado time. Oh god. I got too close with my parachute open.
Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact.
Oh, I'm driving.
All right. Let's see what this thing can do.
See, thank you. Stay as close as you can to the tornado. I need to get the necessary readings.
Let's roll. Is this a tape deck?
Yeah. I made a mixtape.
Play it. Okay. It's nice. Chaser and get out of here. I'll get the tornado back on track.
Should what?
Rico, Aeropuerto Nueva Voz. I'll brief you on the way.
Understood.
Whee! Exactly, not like this.
They've got half a dozen cannons to hold the tornado here, but you only need to take out the ones blocking its path.
Flag them.
Already done.
These things are not breaking the way I want them to.
One wind cannon down.
Oh no! I got... Oh no! Got caught in the wind from the wind tunnel. Please no.
Oh!
Started descending extremely quickly.
Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage.
Got the smart rifle, fires smart bullets. There's one gun that shoots drones. That one's pretty cool. I like it.
That's one set down.
Oh, there's more.
No further contact. All units, stay alert.
One cannon left.
thought I had an explosive thing set up on those.
Heading to the tower.
Oh, crap.
This is a war zone.
One second.
Rico, I'm in some trouble.
Cesar, what is it?
I tried to break through a Black Hand roadblock and, well, I'm surrounded. The storm chaser is holding up for now, but...
I'm coming.
Shot at, no?
You're a pro. Sit tight, I'll handle this.
Just try it!
Thought I had secondary ammo.
That was amazing!
Yeah, you're pretty good at getting shot at. Now get to the vantage point.
See. I can't wait to see this UFO up close.
Mira, Cesa's almost in position.
Good. So am I. You should get to higher ground. This show's about to start. Torre Espinosa is down! Alright, stand by. Engaging cannons. Now. Wing cannons online. It's working! Good job, people. Good job!
The Black Hand are attacking!
We have to protect those wing cannons!
There's too many of them!
Hold your ground.
I've got this.
I'm sending reinforcements, but they won't get to the roof for a few minutes.
I'll hold them off.
Tornado's at an F3! Phew!
reinforcements.
Not everyone has a wingsuit, okay?
Adios.
Get out of here!
Ooh, friendly fire.
I'm opening fire!
We got these, Jefe. I'm not hearing from this squad on the next tower, Rico.
On my way.
Oh my god. What even is this guy?
Mira.
Reinforcements en route. Just hold them for a minute.
Our tornadoes at an F4! Watch yourselves!
That's all you've got? Rico, they're building across the plaza. Tornadoes still growing. Just hold them off a little longer. Huh!
Trying to pin him down!
Status.
It's big enough! Rico, now's your chance. It should be a straight shot down to the core. Make the dive!
Here we go. I'm on the Tornader core.
I can't believe this. Everybody come check this out. Oh, you all doubted me, but now I have proof. Proof that the reptilians have infiltrated the highest levels of government. Proof that Oscar Espinosa hails from the Alpha Draconis system. Proof that no human could have created. Is this a USB port? Is this a USB port? What kind of alien ship has a USB port?
Sorry, Cesar. That thing is man-made.
But...
Espinosa may not have been one of your lizardmen.
Reptilians.
But his UFO has killed hundreds of his own people. And now he's exposed. You've uncovered a real conspiracy, Cesar.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to check this out.
What is this?
The Tornado core wasn't the only one that was mobile. This one was a prototype, but there's another more advanced device under construction at IAPA.
Can you use this to disable the defensive node?
See, the virus is ready. We just need to send it.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, can I be the one that sends it?
You're good to go. Just hit enter.
Take this, you non-alien motherfucker!
Dunzo. This house is actually down. So you can control the tornado. Alright. Let's see what new stuff I have unlocked. I haven't checked in a while. Alright, yeah, just gonna get another plane dropped. Stealth. Invisible. Really ruined their skyline over there too. This is a nice building. Pressing the button for firing on Just Cause 3.
Bacano! You just punched a hole right in the Black Hand surveillance network. Prospero Ballistica manufactures the latest advancements in high-tech weaponry. If we could get our hands on some of that gear, it could give us an edge in our fight against the Black Hand.
I don't think it does. I think you can just toggle it on and off.
They stockpile their weapon shipments underground, but we can't get past the cannons guarding the perimeter.
Put some pilots on standby. Once I take care of the cannons, send them in to extract the weapons.
Listo.
Oh! Tried to get too fancy with it.
We have an intruder on site. Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage. Helicopter inbound. Heading to AO.
Yeah, pretty much. Got wrecked by a non-moving object even.
All Black Hand unit, stand by for more intel.
Might have to try another one of these.
All units, hold positions.
Oh, we're astronauts. I'm staying on.
Copy. We acquire target. Now.
Where'd it
Lost
go?
contact with enemy. Regroup.
Did it just disappear? Holy shit, I got high. That worked perfectly. I could fit more engines on there too. See, I must have gotten almost 1,400 meters in a fraction of the time it usually takes. I'm gonna try that again. That worked exactly like I had hoped. And now I know how to do it. Yeah, pretty much. I think the fuel tank's stuck in the atmosphere somewhere.
All Black Hand unit, stand by for more intel.
Ah, crap. Wrong button. Alright, I'm really gonna pack it with engines on the bottom this time too. I have twice as many engines. I think most of the propulsion comes from the actual fuel tank though. Here we go. Ground control to Major Tom.
Possible disturbance. Checking it out.
Countdown systems, engines on. Take your protein pills, may God's love be with you. This is ground, Major Tom to ground control.
Nothing to report.
Stepping
Regular
through
patrol.
the door. And I'm floating in a most good way. It really just disappears after a certain point. Yo, Luke, thanks for the raid. Here am I sitting on a tin can. We're taking off on fuel tanks right now. No rockets? I think there were 2 more of them, so I'll try that. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Appreciate the raid though, Luke. We're gonna try another takeoff here. Just got about 2,000 meters on that one.
I'm back at Prospero Ballistica.
Those cannons are virtually indestructible, but you can't power them down. We think the breakers that power the cannons are underneath the facility.
Command, you have an intruder on site. Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engaged.
Alright. There, yeah, we got 4 more to go. These guys better not mess up my freaking fuel tank. Alright, here we go. It's time for liftoff. Oh, we're not blowing this baby up. We're riding on her. Oh! It didn't last as long that time. I'm gonna try it one more time with rockets.
We've lost the target. Stand down for now.
Yeah, I've come to the realization that all these fuel tanks, they have like end caps, and if you shoot them off, they'll rocket off in that direction. I think that last one though may have caught a few stray bullets. 2 more rockets waiting for me. Actually, I'm gonna try one more with balloons. This time with no bullets. Yeah, I love these fuel tanks. And if you shoot the base off, they rocket off just right. And the way I do it is you have the low balloon set to auto, and then they go to high when I, oh, you know what? These things are still following my cursor, too. I have to be careful with that. That could be why that happened last time, too, because I was looking at the ground. These balloons are gonna look, or move wherever I look. That's alright. Just gonna have to keep that in mind. But yeah, you shoot these sides off first. And then it seems like if you can get all these metal pipes in the same shot. Let's get that middle one. Turn the balloons off? Oh, or turn the follow off? I can, yeah. Oh, the balloons popped. Oh, the balloons are just exploding because we're going too fast. I can't even attach a tether. Yeah, it's mostly sandbox. It's almost like Just Cause, but... Or, sorry, like Grand Theft Auto, but really insane. And then it disappears. Why does it disappear when I jump off? I don't like that. Oh no, it didn't. I just lost track of it. But yeah, it's mostly sandbox. This one actually I would say is almost more sandbox than the others. Or no, that's not true at all. They're all sandbox. Yeah, I should have gone all the way to the water, but I was trying to fly back to the base.
I'm back at Prospero Ballistica.
Those cannons are virtually indestructible, but you can power them down. We think the breakers that power the cannons are underneath the facility.
Command, we have an intruder on site. Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage. Air support is en route.
Bye.
But yeah, it can be pretty fun just messing around with it. It has a pretty good physics engine. Oh my god. I just got destroyed. And it has like really good explosion effects and stuff like that. This one just came out and it's been getting ripped to shreds in the reviews because there's some graphics bugs that you kind of have to change in your NVIDIA control panel. For some reason it won't change in game, but other than that, I don't think it's too bad at all. And I have a lot of fun with it, just attaching balloons to people and watching them float away. Oh, wrong one.
Up and away.
This one just came out a few days ago, actually.
We've got an insurgent on site!
Alright, I'm gonna try one more, this time with rockets and one balloon. No, two balloons. So I think the balloons explode once you get to a certain height. Alright, thanks for watching, Callan. Get you another time. Glad you found the stream too. By the way, also, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so if you guys... There's 2 of you guys I'm talking to on... 1 on each, so... Sorry if that's a little confusing. Appreciate you watching. Catch you another time, man. Alright, let's see how this goes. Almost complete. Thanks again for subscribing, Callan. Now I have to boost. Oh. Had boosters on the bottom, making me go even faster. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and capture this base now.
Back to your posts. Target is gone.
Hostile in our area of operations.
Copy on hostile contact. Free to engage.
Alright, man, appreciate you stopping by again, Luke. Appreciate the raid too, of course. It's always nice to have you stop by and chat there. Alright, thanks. Have a good night. I probably won't be on too much longer myself. If I can find the entrance to this place anytime soon.
Hostile hasn't re-engaged. Eyes open for further contact.
What am I missing? Gotta be... Ah, here we go. Tricky.
Must be something pretty important behind there.
Yeah, there's some pretty solid doors.
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engage.
Sentry turrets. Not nearly as bad as they are in Fallout.
Found him! Over here!
That's so satisfying.
It's the secondary fire for the shotgun. You can fire ricochet bullets. It's kind of cool. So you can like hit people around corners and stuff. They added a lot of weird, unique secondary fire abilities. Kind of cool. Die! Why won't you die? And I saw a trailer where they kind of showcased it, but I guess they added a whole bunch of new enemy types. Like that guy I just killed there was pretty heavily armored. I think usually they have grenades. They're like sergeants or something. And those are privates. Got the stealth sniper dudes. And there's like stealth dudes with submachine guns. Good little bit of variety in that. Oh, that's a breaker. Gotta pull the breaker up. Oh no.
One breaker down.
That's one of those grenade dudes. Grenade dude. Nah. They apparently took the martyrdom perk.
Lost visual on target.
Copy. We acquire target now.
Okay, there are 2 more breakers. Yeah. Sure are. One more breaker.
Sargento, the cannons are disabled. Heading back topside.
I've marked a console that will bring the weapon shipments to the surface.
And they added this in this version, or this iteration of the game, where there's sort of wing currents you can use. Nothing super game changing, but it's nice.
Called up the shipments. Send in your troops.
Troops on their way.
Enemy forces are trying to commandeer a weapons shipment. Destroy it immediately.
Hijo de pucha.
I'll hold them up for now.
Target's last known position was on site. Stand by.
It's not the one I wanted.
Sargento, where are those troops?
Almost there.
Got the shipments. Send in your troops.
Troops on their way.
Enemy forces are trying to commandeer a weapons shipment. Destroy it immediately.
Hijuepucha!
I'll hold them up for now.
Acknowledge. Intruder on site. All units engaged.
Sargento, where are those troops?
Almost there.
Nice.
Oh, those were friendlies.
How do you like that? Don't back down!
We can protect this shipment, Rico. There's another nearby.
Bien, heading there now.
No, you don't!
Back up.
Enemy spotted! Engaging! It's a hostile! Light him up!
Up you go.
Searching on site! Madre down!
More army of chaos are on their way.
Back off.
We've got this shipment. There's one more that we can grab.
Just send another unit to extract the shipment.
They're coming.
All units, hold positions.
Stay in position!
Works.
More friendly troops are close, Rico. Hold on. don't think we can get anything else from this factory until it's secured. These weapons, we're one step closer to kicking the Black Hand's ass. Gracias, Rico.
Just save some for me, Sargento.
Yeah, I should probably be. Holy shit. Yeah, I stay up way too late. Pretty much fucked my sleeping schedule at this point. Kind of lost track of time too, though. And I started really late, and then I wanted to keep playing, you know.
Command here. Find that hostile.
I might show you something though.
No further contact.
Real quick.
Stay alert.
Before I go. Figured out how to make the rockets. It's like Kerbal Space Program level stuff. Yo, how's it going? Seriously?
That hurt.
Alright, this will probably be my last hurrah before I hop off for the night. Because it is almost 5 a.m. Good lord. EU friendly, by the way. Alright, here it comes. We astronauts, boys. The first few times I did it, like, I don't know, the thing didn't blow up. I'm gonna try it one more time. I didn't quite do it right though. I think I know why that's happening. I have to knock off this bottom piece first or it doesn't work right. I don't know why they're all blowing up now. For that matter, I don't know why they weren't blowing up earlier. Alright, there's one more tank here. I'll try it one more time. Unless it's already on fire, in which case it might be too late.
My uncle worked with your father on Project Diapa. If we do find him in La Masmorra...
If he's alive, I'll find him, Mira.
Crap. Keep pressing the wrong button. Oh my god. Didn't work right. Had to make that bottom start pushing out first. Alright. Yeah, it's just about 5 a.m. here, so I should probably call it a night. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you decide to join again another time. This time we jumped through the tornado and now I can apparently control it, so maybe next time I'll see exactly what that means, because I didn't actually test that out yet. But pretty cool little mission, chasing down the tornado and jumping through the eye, so you can always rewind if you want to catch that. But otherwise, hope you decide to join me again another time. Catch you later. Have a good one. Peace.